Hey guys, it's Maya. Welcome back to my channel. I have not said that in about 3 years, which is actually insane, but here I am now. I am a third year kindergarten teacher. 3 years ago, the last thing I uploaded was like a life update, and I shared how I was doing student teaching in kindergarten, and then I completely fell off the face of the internet because my life was just like so overwhelming at the time for various reasons. During that time, I actually accepted a job as a kindergarten teacher, so I have been teaching kindergarten ever since 3 years ago. Right now, I'm just setting up my slides for the day. Not my slides, my tabs. So I always open like a video for the kids to walk into, like an ambiance video, and then Infinite Campus for attendance later. Class Dojo, we have like our morning message every day, so I open that up, and then I pull up a few Jack Hartman videos and some brain breaks and our curriculum websites. This is my lunchbox. I'll show you guys what I have for lunch today. I have an apple Celsius, hummus and pita chips from Trader Joe's. I have a mini beef stick from Costco, and then I have Chipotle chicken and rice that my sweet husband made me, which, mini life update, I got married. So I'm just gonna put this in my fridge, and then I'm gonna pass out our morning work. Today's morning work is a banana connect the dots. It's the end of the day now. It's over. Today was a good day. I just need to post our newsletter on Class Dojo, and that's pretty much it. So I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Tuesday, January 28th. I don't know why, but I wanted to say that it's October. It's definitely not October. I just got to work. I feel like this week was a good week to start vlogging. I feel like this week is a good idea of what being a teacher is like, because like yesterday we didn't have our prep periods because we were doing our data analysis meeting, and then today we have PLCs on our prep. Then tomorrow we have class picture day. Thursday I'm gonna do like a fun little writing activity with the kids, and then Friday I have another meeting on my prep. So it just goes to show like how busy being a teacher is. Like it's more than just teaching. But now I'm just gonna pull up my slides. I don't know why I keep saying that. For now, I'm gonna pull up my tabs for the day. Like I mentioned yesterday, I like to have ambiance video when they come in, and then I just like to set up our brain breaks and all the curriculum websites before they get here so that I can just quickly go to it when it's time. Oh, also part of like this busy week, our district does like a huge like conference for all the schools, and we sign up for like whatever sessions we want to do. So there's 4 sessions. This morning is when the sign up list went out for all the sessions. It kind of delayed my whole morning by like 20 minutes. But yeah, I'm so excited. It's always like so fun. It feels like being in high school because it's actually like hosted at a high school. It's like kind of weird because it feels like being back in high school, which like is questionable how I feel about that. So today my shirt says "Kiss Your Brain." It's so cute. I say that all the time, and it's funny because when I first say it, the kids are like, what the heck is this woman talking about? But then like once they actually like get into school, it's like a whole thing. It's so cute. I'll have it on my storefront if you're interested. Lunchtime. I just set up our bookshelf for Valentine's Day. It's so cute. I'll show you guys in a second. I just love it. So I filmed it for a TikTok, and I just keep forgetting that I can film stuff like this for YouTube too. So I'm gonna try to remember. I love decorating my classroom for the different seasons / different holidays. My absolute favorite though is the fall. I just love having all of those orange leaves just hanging up in the classroom. But Valentine's Day is definitely like my favorite holiday to celebrate in the classroom. It is just so cute and so fun. Now I'm gonna review our math lesson for today just so I know exactly what we're doing and what I'm expected to be teaching. Right now we're doing comparing numbers, so lots of games. We have the investigations curriculum, so investigations has like basically a game every single day just to help solidify their thoughts, but we also supplement with Kathy Richardson. That's just what we're up to. Here's the little bookshelf for Valentine's Day. One of my parents donated this Palm Pal. It's so cute. It's like a little jelly cat dude. I love it. It's a little Valentine's Day boba. It's after school now. I am exhausted. Today is a good day. Normally I have good days. Tomorrow there's actually going to be a substitute because I have a 95% training, which is like our phonics curriculum. The whole kindergarten team has to do this like training for it. We're all going to have substitutes for the first half of the morning. The way it works is the 95% people like come to the school and they meet with us and our administration, and then we like kind of just share our concerns or any questions that we have, and then we go back to our classrooms. We teach a 95% lesson, and then the 95% team and administration walks through all of our classrooms as we're teaching. They just like check out how's it going and all of that. They make the observations, and then we debrief afterwards. So that's the first half of the morning. After that, it's gonna be lunch, and then we're gonna have our class pictures, which I am so excited for. Right now I just need to print out my sub plans. I already worked on them earlier in the day. I've had so many substitutes this year just because I've been in so many trainings and I've been sick. So I basically have sub plans for every single day of the week. So I just go in and edit my old ones to match up with what we do now. I'm gonna print this out and then get the construction paper ready for the craft they're gonna do while I'm gone, and that'll be it. This is the craft that they're gonna do. So they're gonna just like tear construction paper and glue it on there and make a cute Valentine's Day donut. And then if they're done with that early, then there's this like high frequency word coloring page, and it's front and back. And here's our morning work for tomorrow too. Do not collect picture day order forms. Thanks. I will see you guys tomorrow. Morning. It is the next day. It's actually like my lunch period. I had that training that I talked about yesterday, so all of like admin and our 95% site facilitator came in and watched all of us teach a lesson, and it actually went really good. So I'm very happy. I'm very excited about that. But as you can see, I did my hair today. I put on an outfit, a cute one, but I only had time to put on my tinted moisturizer. I didn't have time to do anything else. So now I have to do my makeup on my lunch, and then right after lunch is pictures. It is the end of the day now, and I'm gonna head home soon, but I wanted to share about something super fun that we're gonna do tomorrow. One of my coworkers, like one of my teacher besties, she won a trip to the 𝐂𝐿 Academy last year, and she was allowed to invite one guest to go with her. And so we went, and it was so cool. If you don't know like about the 𝐂𝐿 Academy and like the story and all that, I highly would recommend looking into it. Everything that they have online just doesn't even like scratch the surface of like truly how impressive and like just so cool the school is. If you ever get the chance to go, I would highly recommend it because it was such a cool experience. But I digress. Basically the whole conference was us getting to observe all the teachers at 𝐂𝐿, including 𝐂𝐿 himself. The co-founder of the academy, Kim Bearden, she like shared a lot about her like classroom transformations and how she likes to involve like current events and just like put like fun stuff in the classroom to encourage the kids to like learn. So after my coworker and I got back, we started doing this thing where after the kids finish a writing unit, we'll have a little campfire, and then the kids get to share their stories around the campfire. So right now we're finishing our personal narrative unit. Tomorrow what we're gonna do is I'm gonna decorate the classroom to kind of look like a little like we're camping. And then I bought this like super cute stuffed fire pit thing from Target over the summer, but last year I just bought like cardboard fire, like little 3D fires on Amazon. I bought like a backdrop that looks like we're camping. I bought like a little star projector to put on the ceiling, or like to have on the ceiling. And then I also got these like little banners that say like something about going camping. And then we're gonna have Rice Krispie treats because that's basically like having marshmallows. And we're gonna just go around and share our stories, and it's gonna be so exciting. And then I also printed out these little crowns that the kids can make that says I am an author. So I got this from That Kinder Mama on TPT. I'm just like so excited. So I need to set up for that, and then I'm gonna head home. But I'm just hoping tomorrow is a great day because our afternoon was kind of a little bit like chaotic because like some kids are already done with their books, so they're writing like their third book while other kids are still working on their first book. They're not all working on the same thing. There's kind of usually like, you know, a little bit of messing around, but overall we had a good day. We all got complimented on our classroom management today after our observations, so I'm gonna take that as a win. A win is a win. I'm gonna just set up for that now, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow. morning. It's Campfire Day. I'm so excited. I have one of these Summer Fridays lip butter balms in like every area of my life. I have one in my pencil bag at work. I have one in my actual purse. I have one in my backpack. Like, I love them. I feel like I can't go without them. My sister-in-law gets me them for like gifts for like every holiday. So they're just like constantly being replenished and it's just great. Like, I feel like every time I run out, she gives me a new one. I'm going to have them do their crowns for morning work today instead of their connect the dots morning work that I usually have them do. I feel like I'm talking so low, so sorry, but my door's open, so I'm kind of like embarrassed because it sounds like I'm talking to myself. It's lunch. I had a slice of pizza and a Diet Dr. Pepper. It is the end of the day and I am utterly exhausted. I did not drink a Celsius today because I'm trying not to drink them every day, but ever since coming back from the winter break, I've had to have them like most days. It is just so tiring. Anyways, here's our little campfire. Literally so cute. This is from Target and then it comes with like two little s'mores sticks. Those were not used, but the campfire was so cute. We put like little Rice Krispie treats on popsicle sticks and like they pretended to like roast them by the fire. So very cute, very wholesome. They were so excited to share their stories and they said they had a lot of fun. I'm gonna go home now. I'm just way too tired. It's Friday. I'm so excited. January has felt so incredibly long. I have a meeting with my principal today. I have a volunteer coming in today, so I'm going to prep the copies I need her to make. She's gonna make all of February's homework packets. So we do differentiated homework. In each homework packet, there's 2 reading passages based on the kid's reading level. She's also gonna update our iReady incentive chart. She's gonna inventory our FOSS kits. Let me write that down actually, because I didn't write that part down. Homework, file student work, FOSS kits, iReady incentive, 95% workbook. So we're starting a new 95% unit, and every unit there's a new workbook. Ever since we've had our notebooks, I've had this volunteer like add string as a bookmark so that the students can get to the page quickly, so she needs to do that. And then for iReady, she just needs to pull the kids aside and like help put their stickers on our incentive chart for each lesson that they passed. My new incentive is that they need to pass 2 reading lessons and 2 math lessons during the week in order to go to Fun Friday on Friday, which Fun Friday is literally just coloring sheets for the last 20 minutes of the day. So like, it's not like a big deal, but to them it is. And cause sometimes I'll call like the 5 most respectful students to tell me what to print out. But anyway, so the 95 workbooks and then our school-wide incentive. Here's my checklist for her. That'll probably take her like 1 hour because she's so quick. I always tell her like if I had the momentum that she does, I'd be unstoppable, because that would definitely take me all day. I also need her to make morning work copies. I used to do steam bins with the kids, but when the timer went off to clean up, a few of them have not been cleaning up and a lot of them don't do it right away, which like we need like efficiency in this classroom. So their consequence is that they don't get to use their steam bins anymore and they have to do worksheets, which they don't really love. Like they do, but they don't, because on the back they have to write a story when they're done, and that's the part they don't like to do. I can already tell it's gonna be one of these days. It's the end of the day. Today was a day. I am so ready for it to be the weekend. At this point, I'm about 20 minutes past contract hours. I was just trying to organize the room a little bit because it's been kind of a mess this whole week since there's been so much going on. I haven't really been able to like clean it and like keep it organized. So I just like tidied up a little bit, put my like decoration boxes back. My volunteer came and did so much stuff. I'm so happy. She filled both of these with copies. Like, it's so full. This green paper is like a little note saying we finished our narrative writing unit. Then we have our February family project, which is like their Valentine's mailboxes, is this next stack. And then I have 2 weeks worth of morning work on Mondays and then 2 weeks worth of homework. So that's that. Then for our next thing, another 2 weeks worth of morning work and then another 2 weeks worth of homework. And all the homework is differentiated, so like all their names are on there, which is so amazing. This is what I've been doing for morning work recently. I talked this morning about how they lost their steam bins for a little bit, so now they just do these connect the dots. It helps with number recognition and thinking out of the box, because obviously, you know, this is a piece of bacon, but I think it goes up to like 100. So as the numbers like go up, I think it gets harder to figure out what it is. So just been doing that so they can work on their math, and then when they finish they can color it, and then on the back they can write any story, real or fake. and then illustrate a picture. So great, she made all those copies. So appreciative of parents that come in and ask to volunteer and stuff, so yay. Well, that's the end of this week. It was very exciting. I had my meetings today, went well. Yeah, that's pretty much how the day went. A little bit of crazy energy, but otherwise they're all good. I just sent out on Dojo our February family project. I just told parents that if they want a head start this weekend, here it is, and it's gonna go home officially on Monday. I don't really think I have anything else. I mean, there's always something I can do, but it's the weekend. I'm trying to go home. I'm starving. All right, so thank you so much for joining me on my first video back as a content creator on YouTube. Next week, I'm gonna try to show more of like what I'm doing instead of talking about it. The reason why I've been talking a lot instead of like showing is because my whole classroom has like student names and student work in it, and so it's kind of hard to like show you angles where you can't see their names and stuff. So obviously I want to protect my students and their privacy, so we'll see. It's been fun vlogging and I'm excited to be back. Yay. So as I said, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.